Good morning, 4:37. Turning to farm news now. No surprise to farmers, farm income predicted to drop up to 45% this year. According to the University of Nebraska, that is partly because of last year farm income was near a record level. But reporter Mega Sugianto says in the Cornhusker State, this year's crops are hurting, and that's going to hurt the bottom line.
High is what the normal is, but this made it knee-high by the 4th of July, so we're hoping it makes it to harvest.
Farmer Rod Holman's crops didn't grow as well this year.
But on May 6th, we had 8.5 inches of rain in about 6 hours, flooded everything.
He says there's land he cannot plant on because of its conditions. And he's not the only one. Experts say it's affecting some farmers' income.
The price of crops has fallen substantially over the last 2 years. It's fallen in half. And because of that, that's really affected the revenue of the crop farmers.
Thompson says it's the nature of the market, but with a 45% income drop from record highs, it caught some people off guard.
The drop in farm income was a little sharper than we expected.
You know, as farmers, we're always concerned.
Holman is worried, especially after celebrating a birthday.
I'm older now and wanting to retire, but you know, if the cash flow isn't there, I wouldn't be able to rent the ground out and make a living.
Lucky for him, he has them. Since Thompson says the cattle market is doing much better than crops.
And that will make up for some of the shortfalls on the grain this year for me anyway. The cattle market is kind of a lifesaver for us right now.
Now, of course, in the Cornhusker State, corn isn't the only commodity that's hurting farmers. Poultry has suffered to this year's bird flu outbreak. This year marks the 40th anniversary of the agriculture advocacy group American Agri Women. Most of you say you don't know much about American Agri Women? Well, watch this.
We're the longest thriving women's agricultural organization in the United States, and as you said, we're celebrating our 40th year and excited to be doing that, and we're looking forward to the next 40 years being even better. We have over 40,000 women that we represent across the United States. We have over 56 state and commodity affiliates that are affiliated with our organization as well. And so we try to do a variety of things to really prepare women to be better spokespeople for agriculture and to be better business women in whatever ag career that they choose.
The American Agri Women were celebrating their 40th anniversary at the Red River Valley Fair Saturday as part of their Drive Across America.
We started this drive June 3rd from northern Maine, up and down the East Coast and zigzag back and forth through the Midwest, and we are now here in North Dakota. We've put 5,000 miles on our vehicle.
Telling the story of agriculture to the U.S. consumer.
We advocate for agriculture, and we're a nonpartisan group, so we're advocating for ag policy to be favorable towards agriculture. We're also advocating to consumers to help them understand about agriculture, what we do and how we do it. And you know, people talk about transparency. We try to talk to them about how our farming practices and how we produce the food, fiber, and fuel that we do. In addition to that, we offer leadership opportunities and networking opportunities for women in agriculture.
The American Agri Women got its start 40 years ago, at a time when the farmer was the man and the woman was in the background.
Yes, and the women were doing the same work, except the man was the farmer. And I think when Agri Women started, we were trying to encourage the women to have their voice, to step out, because agriculture needed that voice, and we still need that voice. And it's, we had a thing that we said that the women's movement opened the door and we stuck our foot in the crack, and farm women went in.
If we want a thriving agriculture, we have to be working on this to set ourselves up for not only today but the future.
So if you are interested in, or if you know of someone who is interested in joining American Agri Women,
you can contact us at ndagriwomen@gmail.com, and we'll definitely send you all our information, and feel free to contact us about anything.
And Jenna is the president of the North Dakota Agri Women, and again, the email is ndagriwomen@gmail.com. Carolyn Zern of Callaway is the president of the Minnesota Agri Women. For more information on joining Minnesota Agri Women, the email there, mnagriwomen@gmail.com. 4:42, time now for Iron Monday, the latest machinery news. Well, automatic transmissions have been around since the 1950s or earlier. Constant velocity transmissions have been used in cars for almost a decade. The new Case Magnum road track tractors are outfitted with what is truly now an automatic transmission.
It's constantly variable transmission. And I think that's going to be the transmission of the future, applying just enough engine RPMs and fuel to it to handle the torque load and then varying the ratio of the transmission. And let's face it, our help is going to get, what, a little older and a little younger? So we need to make those operators quality operators. And if we can take one more thing away from them, as to have them to remember what gear they need to be in or what engine RPM they can run in, if we can just give them a simple lever, a propulsion lever, to go up to speed, and they just push to the speed, they can concentrate with the rest of the things they're doing instead of worrying about that. And for safety, it's just one stick, you pull it back, it goes right to a power stop, or you push both brakes together and everything stops without pushing the clutch. And there's no clutch to worry about as far as getting God and stalling it out, and it maintains the speed and power you need.
CVT, Constant Velocity Transmissions. That's our Iron Monday, brought to you by Degelman. Right after the break, we're going to check the weather, see if some of those thunderstorms entering the northwest corner of North Dakota will be entering southeast North Dakota later today.